vaccine is out, but now there's news of a new strain of COVID-19. Here to explain more, we welcome back researcher and cardiologist Dr. Ernst Von Schwarz is with us again. Good to see you, doctor.
Good to see you, Kara. Thanks for having me on.
And to talk about this, it's kind of put in this whole new stress, knowing that there's a new strain.
Well, believe it or not, it's not only one. It's more than one. So the first one was detected in the UK, south of London in Kent, which is called B117. But there's another one found now, which is called B135, which is originally from South Africa. And the first variant has been found now in 52 cases in the United States. The other one from South Africa has been detected in several countries in Europe, not so far in the United States.
So what about the vaccine? Do we know whether or not the vaccine will help with these new strains?
Well, good that you're asking. There was actually a statement made yesterday by Pfizer-BioNTech, the producer of the first approved vaccine, and they tested 20 patients who had been vaccinated. They used their blood, basically, isolated the antibodies from the vaccine and tested them against those new strains. And it seemed that they were effective. So far as we know, the vaccines are likely effective against the current mutations, but mutations can change and more might come in the near future. But so far it seems that it's protective against those new strains too.
So does that also mean, I know there's no answers right now, permanent answers, but does that mean that people who have had COVID-19, that they may also have the antibodies to fight this new strain?
They might. However, as we know so far, is that if you had COVID before, obviously you develop antibodies, but they are not as long-lasting and not as effective as those induced by the vaccination. So that might be just last a couple of weeks to months, but not much longer. How
are the antibody tests? I know that they seem to be unreliable, some people say. What do you think about them?
Well, nothing is 100% reliable, of course, and we have false positive and false negative tests, and there's every day some news about that. But in general, the accuracy is above 85% for most available tests, so they are relatively valid and reliable.
Talk about this new drug. It gives instant immunity. It's going on in UK trials right now?
Oh, you're talking about the Storm Chaser. It's an interesting name, actually. This is a trial which is going on in the UK now, in London, actually. And it's used for post-exposure prophylaxis, meaning an antibody is developed by AstraZeneca, which is supposed to treat the disease. So when someone has a disease already, has a coronavirus, it alters the viruses in order to basically inhibit them to enter healthy cells. So that's acute treatment, thought to be acute treatment for the disease in order hopefully to reduce the mortality and morbidity of COVID-19 disease. But this has just started, and so far less than 20 patients have been enrolled, so we are waiting the results over the next couple of weeks.
Yes, so something really definitely new.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wonderful information, keeping us up to date. Appreciate talking to you. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks, Kara.
Thank you. And we'll have more information about Dr. Ernst on our website at KATU.com. Don't go away. More about Afternoon Live right after this.